Hey guys, so today I'm actually going to be doing something that I've been meaning to do for quite some time, which is a channel update. I think as a YouTuber, which feels weird for me to say by the way, I think it's of the utmost importance that I'm as transparent and open as possible about my thoughts and ideas about this channel with my viewers. So initially, I actually wasn't too convinced that moving forward with this channel was going to be the best idea, because I was afraid that it was going to turn into a chore, quite frankly, which I'm happy to say is not the case. But I actually have a lot of fun uploading videos to this channel, regardless of what the topic may be, right? And in terms of channel updates moving forward, I think I probably want to do this maybe, once every few months, every couple of months, just to gauge everyone's opinions about the content and what they like or dislike. So I guess there are really two topics that I want to cover in this video, which are, one, the progression of this channel up until this point. I'm recording this video on November 18th, and I expect it to go live tomorrow, November 19th. And two, my plans for the future of this channel. So, looking back, the history of my channel, honestly, it's not really that long at all. I started seriously uploading daily or close to daily content back in late May / early June of this year, so 2019, which means that this channel is barely even 5 to 6 months old as far as content creation is concerned. But despite that, we have managed to grow to over 30,000 subscribers within that very short period of time, and I have no one to thank except for all of you, so thank you all so much for your support so far. So it's no secret that this channel was built on the Dragon Ball franchise, more specifically Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends. The two titans of Dragon Ball mobile gaming. So throughout the time that I've been uploading daily content to the channel as a YouTube partner, which means, for those of you who don't know, I'm able to earn revenue from ads on my videos. I do look at the analytics to see what sorts of videos people are enjoying and what kinds of videos I should cut back on. So for example, I know that Legends is about twice to 3 times as popular as Dokkan is on my channel. And even within that, my Legends Underdog series, so the Underdog videos that I do for Legends, they always do extremely well across a variety of metrics, such as watch time and raw view count. So watch time, I guess, to sum it up, is basically how long somebody actually watches the video, on average. And then, I guess the same goes for my Dokkan Summon videos. Those do extremely well as well. Does that mean that I'm going to cut out other videos? No, because I enjoy doing them, and I don't know, just looking at those numbers and analytics, it just sort of gives me an idea of what areas I should focus more on and what you guys enjoy watching. So, been making use of that recently, and then also recently I started to explore other games, such as a Buchigiri match and even other genres entirely. For example, I did 2 discussion videos on the Diablo 4 announcement at BlizzCon this year, and even tried my hand at streaming the new Pokemon Shield game, which, by the way, is still ongoing. You guys should definitely check it out, because it's been a fun and interesting experience for me. First time ever streaming something. It's been fun. You guys should check it out if you haven't yet. That sort of sums up everything that I have gone through as a content creator up until this point. Now let's talk a little bit about what I have in store for the future of this channel. I've mentioned this a bunch of times in the past, but in terms of how I view my relationship with YouTube and what I want to get out of this experience, it's a hobby. I know that most YouTubers, or not even most, I know some YouTubers you guys may watch have actually been able to turn YouTube into their full-time jobs, which is great for them. But for me, I currently work full-time, and I do YouTube on the side because it's something that I just enjoy doing. And I'm lucky enough to be able to take all of the money that I earn from YouTube, which is, it's starting to get up there, and just put it right back into the channel, whether that's in the form of better software, better hardware, whatever. But back after the first 2 months of creating content, for those of you who were around back then, I was able to save up enough money to purchase an extremely top-of-the-line headset in order to greatly improve the quality of my audio. Audio used to be terrible. I used to get comments every single video, oh, you need a better mic, you need a better mic, and after 2-3 months of saving up from YouTube money, I was able to purchase a much better mic, so hopefully the audio is better now. I assume it is, because it sounds better to me. But what I'm planning on doing next is to actually purchase a complete monster of a computer, so that I'll be able to cut render times tremendously in order to put out more content at a faster pace, as well as to help with streaming and potentially do some PC gaming as well. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I actually posted the first draft that I have of that computer, The current plan is to purchase all of the parts individually and then assemble the computer during Black Friday, because obviously that's when you're hopefully going to be having the best discounts for those parts. Make it get the best deals possible on that. But beyond that, some things that I'm looking into buying include a better editing software, because I currently use Sony Vegas. Honestly, not a huge fan of that. And I also want to look into a top-of-the-line camera, so that we can finally get videos with some face cam action. But I know a lot of people have been asking about that, but don't expect that until at least some point in 2020, because it does take time to accumulate YouTube money. I only get paid once a month from YouTube, so the way YouTube works in terms of getting paid is you earn revenue on a monthly basis, and then it's sort of you get paid in chunks. So I get paid on the 21st of every single month from YouTube. That gets deposited directly into my account, and then on the 21st of every month, those funds become available to me. And that's basically how that works. So I mean, it takes about a month for you to actually realize all of the earnings. But on a side note, I also have received some comments of people asking for a Discord server, and I'm looking into it, but I have not decided on what I'll be doing yet regarding that, so stay tuned. In terms of actual content that I'm going to be putting out, I think I feel really comfortable with the current setup that I have, where this channel is mainly based around Dragon Ball, with some other stuff, sprinkled in here and there. And one of the perks of doing this YouTube as a hobby as opposed to a job is that I don't really mind if I put out some videos that don't do exceptionally well, since my primary source of income is not coming from YouTube. For example, I mentioned this earlier, but I put out 2 Diablo 4 discussion videos where the game was announced a few weeks back, which understandably they did not do very well, which is perfectly fine, and I expected that because my channel is not based around that, and I know a lot of people weren't interested in those things, but that's fine. Well, does that mean that I'm going to stop doing Diablo 4 coverage in the future? No, I'm absolutely going to continue doing that. But just keep in mind that this will never take the place of the core content that I've built on my channel around, Dragon Ball, Dokkan Battle, Legends, stuff like that. So don't worry about that. But at the end of the day, the goal of creating content on YouTube for me is to have fun. As a hobby, right? It wouldn't be much of a hobby if it wasn't fun for me. And so far, I've had a heck of a time with everything that I've done, and I hope to continue doing so in the future. Now, I've come to learn a thing or two about YouTube since uploading my first few videos here, but as most of you know, it's pretty obvious I'm still no expert. Here's where you guys come in. If you want, leave me a comment down below and tell me one thing that you like about the channel, and also one suggestion that you have for me. And what I'm actually going to start doing moving forward is keeping a notepad of suggestions from people whenever I see someone who has an idea for me. So, there have been times where, like so many times, where people have been like, oh, it would be so awesome if you could, do this or do that. And I always respond with like, oh yeah, that would be cool, and then like nothing ever happens. So from here on out, I think I'm actually going to be actively recording those suggestions so that I have a foundation of ideas in order to improve the channel. So that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to discuss in this channel update. Again, let me know down below one thing you like about the channel, and then one suggestion that you have for me. I hope you all understand my reasoning for putting out a video like this. I don't know. In my field, it's just all about, transparency and talking with people and, letting people know where you're at with certain things. So I just like to be as open and transparent as possible, because at the end of the day, I see this channel as a collaborative effort along with you guys, instead of, just me doing everything myself. You guys are as much as involved as I am in terms of what you like to see, what content you want me to put out. We're all having fun together at the end of the day, for this channel. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this first channel, update, I guess, and I will see you all in the next one.